is Siraj. Today we are talking about all the basic documents which you will be needing when you land here in Canada. So what are those basic documents, or you can say the important documents which you will be needing in first 73 hours? Number 1, SIN card. Number 2, Alberta health card. Number 3, PR card. Number 4, driving license. Number 5, bank account. And number 6, your mobile number. So let's go into the sequence, talk about these documents. What about the SIN card? SIN card, SIN number, it's an abbreviation of social insurance number. It's a combination of 9-digit number. A very critical, very important document, need to be secured all the time. That's why it's recommended that never keep it in your pocket, just remember it and never share it to somebody else. Why? SIN number is that identity of a Canadian or a permanent resident, on which your tax details, on which your job employment record, on which your residential record, everything is related with this SIN number. So it is very much required to keep it secure as much as possible. Again, I'll repeat, never keep it in your pocket. When you land here, just remember it, and never share it on website, on different platforms. How are you gonna make this document? It's not that much difficult. Only you just need to visit the Service Canada. Service Canada is a, you can say, office or organization which make this document. You need to visit there. The requirement for making this document is you need to have a landing paper with you. What's landing paper? Let me tell you. When you land here in Canada, before landing, you are given a paper that's called a PR paper. Some people call it landing paper as well. So that paper is also a very critical document throughout your life. When you are in Canada, throughout your life, you need to have that document secured with you. So keep it with you all the time. When you go to Service Canada, it should be with you. Your passport should be with you. You will present these documents, and then they will provide you the SIN number. Normally, there's a confusion between SIN number and a SIN card. So both abbreviations or both names or both terminologies are correct. How? SIN number is like SIN stands for social insurance number, but nowadays it's given to you on a paper. So some people call it a SIN card, some people call it a SIN number. Both are correct in the same thing. So let's talk about the next document, which is Alberta health card. And here I would like to tell you that Alberta, most of our videos are about Alberta, the province of Canada. And so that's why we are talking about Alberta healthcare card. What's that Alberta healthcare card? First of all, Alberta is among those 6 provinces in which you can have the health facilities just after landing in Canada. The other provinces, what are those 6 provinces? Those are Manitoba, Alberta, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland and Labrador. So these are those 6 provinces in which when you land, you can have your health document there on the very next day. What is that Alberta health card and what's the benefit? As you have all heard that Canada is giving you the health facilities free of cost. Yes, this is true, and this is that card. Unless you will not be having this card, you cannot be medically facilitated in hospitals and in emergencies. So it's a very critical, very important document. You need to have it. Try to have it in just 48 to 78 hours, 73 hours, like in first 2 to 3 days when you land here in Canada. How you can have this document? Very simple. You need to visit any nearest registry. Now the question is, what is registry? Let me tell you. Registry is an office. You can say every community, every locality have different offices. They are very helpful. They make your driving license, they make your in fact, car number plates. They provide help in how to take driving test, and these healthcare facilities, healthcare card, not facility, healthcare card, and a lot of other things as well. So you need to visit your registry, take your SIN number with you, take your PR landing paper PR card with you. So what is PR card? That's the next document. Firstly, if you don't have the PR card, what's required? You need to have your passport, you need to have your landing paper, you need to have your SIN number with you. Then you can have this Alberta healthcare card. Normally it takes 5 to 6 weeks to reach to you, but the moment you submit your document, they're gonna issue you a number that is called Alberta healthcare number. That number is very important. You can keep it till the time you receive a proper healthcare card. So I've told you the which provinces are giving you. Then like the very next day you can have those cards. I've given you the procedure. So let's talk about the next document, that is PR card. So what is a PR card? PR card is a permanent resident card. When you land in Canada on airport, the procedure is very simple. You don't need to visit anywhere. They'll take all of your documents and they'll request you to give them your address so that they can send you the PR card, proper PR card. Normally it takes again 4 to 8 weeks to reach to you. So during that time, the most important thing, try to give authorities your proper address so that they can send you PR card. In this process, one thing is very important. Maybe when you submit, first of all, where to submit the address. In fact, I will give you the link in the description. On that website, you can just go and submit your address. You need to make a profile on that address, and then you can submit your address. Second important thing, during this process, maybe they send you any other required document or further more documents to complete the process, to complete the PR card application. Like in my case, they had sent me the request to submit proper pictures, like more. So we went to the Photoshop and got a picture captured again, and then sent the pictures to them, and they have given us the PR card. So keep an eye on your mailbox. You can maybe they'll ask you more documents, more requirements could be there, and then you're gonna have the PR card. In addition, let me repeat you, there is no need to go anywhere. You just need to make a profile on the given web link, and then you can have your then submit your address, and they'll give you the PR card. So let's talk about the next document, which is your driving license. Driving license, in one of my video I have told you that in Canada the car, the commute is your it's considered to be your legs. So driving license is very, very important. If you have an international driving license, they're gonna give you the permission to drive in Canada for just 90 days. So after the 90 days, you need to have the driving license. Again, for say you have the driving license, so don't wait 90 days. It's not the requirement that you can have the Canadian driving license after 90 days. No, you can have the driving license before the 90 days. For that, you need to visit the registry with your international driving license, and you need to have the few of the documents with you. Very, very important thing. SIN card, SIN number is not acceptable for your booking your driving test, or for your driving license. What are the documents you need to submit? What are the required documents for your driving license or your initial driving test? Those are in fact landing papers, and those are your passports, those are your PR documents. So landing paper and PR documents, again two terms but the same documents. The landing paper are called are also called as PR documents. So you need to submit these documents. In addition, you need to submit a proof of residence. So what type of proof of residence you can submit? It could be your mobile bills, it could be utility bills, it could be your tenancy agreement with your landlord. So you can submit that thing to the registry, and they'll book your test and they'll give you the complete procedure how you can have your driving license. In cut short, first you go for the computer test, and then after a month, after clearing your computer test, you book a driving test, proper road test, and then you can have the driving license. So this after the driving license, and what is the next document? The next important document is bank account. Okay, I'll not say that this is mandatory, but in case, because you are coming here to live your life, it is mandatory. Until unless you'll not be having a bank account, it will be very difficult that you'll go to job and they'll ask you in which account you're gonna submit your, you're gonna send you the salary. And give and take, sending money, purchasing grocery, a lot of things are required. And if you on how many places you're going to be using your cash. So you're for a bank account, you need to take your passport with you, valid passport, your landing papers, PR papers with you, and then you can have your bank account. In addition, your address is must. So this was all about the bank account. I will request you, before going to any bank, try to do a little bit of research. A lot of banks are giving, they have different packages for newcomers, so try to choose that good bank in which you'll be having a lot of facilities. The last but not the least, mobile number. Very, very important thing. Why? Because we have discussed the 5 documents. For these 5 documents, many of the time, I'll say all of the times, you need to find their addresses, you need to find the timings, you need to might call them, requirements, and so for all these things you need a proper mobile number, and you need an internet connection, like a data a data access with the mobile number. Why? Many of the times when we come here, maybe some of the people will not be having the facility of laptop, computer with them, or you can say a home internet as well. So if you are having a mobile internet with you, very good. You can search wherever you are sitting. You can search timings, you can search addresses, and you can search the requirements. Again, there are a few companies, all of are good. I'll not take the name of any company. Whenever you land in Canada, try to ask somebody that which one is best. Obviously, there's a difference of quality as well, plus the price difference as well. So research about it, which suits you and which is not. Choose the best one. Have the mobile number as soon as possible. So that's for all. Thank you very much for watching the video. Subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can write us your questions and the confusions on in.canada@idealemarketing.net. You will find the link in the description. And thank you very much for watching the video. Stay connected, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Take care. Me call Siraj. Bye.